an attack on the outside. Here they come, and he's into the wall. And he wrecks, and it's not going to matter because Trickle's going to cross the line, and he's going to be your winner. Hello, race fans, and welcome once again to the North American Fantasy ARCA series. Boy, we got something special for you here today. We're at the classic Formula One Silverstone circuit for the Silverstone ARCA 65. That's right, folks, ARCA cars here at the classic Silverstone circuit. And I tell you, this is a first. I think this is the first time they've ever run these cars here at this 3.1 mile track. And well, I tell you, it's a beautiful day for it. 78 degrees air temperature. Wind are 2 miles an hour, and the track temperature 93 degrees. And as always, thank you for joining us for Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hey, click that notification bell when you want to know that we're going live. Now tonight, there's one little difference. Now they've always run 100% fuel. They've got 5 sets of tires, the one set they start with, and then 4 additional. But they actually have a fast repair tonight because of being here at the Silverstone for 65 laps. And normally they had cut out using fast repairs, but they figure this might be a little bit of an unknown here, so they're going to go ahead and add a fast repair. And this track is so spread out and wide anyway. Even if you run off the road, there's a good chance that you may not hit anything anyway. And we will see how this works out here tonight. And before we head down to the track, of course, we always want to give our broadcast sponsor a shout out. And now let's take a look at the standings out here. This is Chase race number 3. And Abner Acosta, boy, I tell you, they're back and forth. And Abner Acosta is on top right now, only 8 points ahead of Aaron Smith. Jose Acosta is in 3rd. He gained that spot up from 4th. Josh Bearden jumped up 2 positions into the 4th spot. Kyle Hall remains 3rd. Dennis Weeks actually took a hit there, dropped 3 positions down to 6th place. Then we have Casey Marshall 7th, Gabriel Cantu 8th, Lawrence Noel 9th, John Simpson in the 10th position. And you can see the rest of your top 20 there and where they're located. And look like the old clock on the wall is just getting ready to wind down. Now, as far as the team standings, well, we know Pandoretta Racing, they've just really jumped ahead of everybody else. Snow Phoenix there in 2nd. You're getting a little tight there between Coke Racing and BBW Racing 3rd and 4th. Everyone else is kind of spaced out quite a bit. But, yeah, that's going to be an interesting battle between those 2 teams there. So we're going to see what happens there. And like I said, they're getting ready to roll over to the qualifying. So while they do that, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be back to check out some of the cars on track. Hey, you're watching the North American Fantasy ARCA series here on Rice Motorsports TV.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Okay, folks, we're back here, and we got who's that on track there? Let's head on down there and see who that is. That is Elijah Ennis, actually, and so he's out on track here, and currently this may be his out lap. Not sure. You know, we're going to go ahead and just put the timing tower up so we can see as anybody comes across the line. Not sure exactly which car came out first. And it looks like, I'm not sure if they're doing, I'm not sure if it's private qualifying. It is lone qualifying, which in a way it really doesn't have to be for road course racing. Everybody can just be out on track at the same time. But that's what they're used to doing, you know, with the oval track. So they probably just set it up the same way. And so we're watching Elijah Ennis go through here. And we may see somebody come on the board there. Before too long. It's coming down now to the start finish line. I think this might be the start of his hot lap, his first timed lap. I don't think he's got any times there. Yeah, he's not showing. I think that's his first lap, and everybody's out on track just about. There's Abner Costa. He's coming around. I don't know if this is his first time lap or not. Let's see what happens when he crosses the line here. There, he just crossed the line, and he's not sure. That might have been his start of his first hot lap as well. And check both channels here. Yeah. Yep, no one still has time on the board just yet. There's Devin Scroggins, and he's I think he's another, maybe another new member here, and making his way around through this 3-mile circuit. It is I've never seen ARCA cars on this track, and who knows, maybe you haven't either. So, boy, it's such a huge, big, wide track, and like I said, just over 3 miles in length, and boy, they're running 65 laps. Needless to say, this is going to be a bit of a long race. And we're going back on board with the line. Oh, Ennis went off the road, so that lap probably won't count because, you know, qualifying is still the same. And all of them, if you hit the wall or go off the road, then that eliminates that lap right there. Let's ride on board with Abner Acosta, see how he's doing. Don't know if they're one of the first cars to get out there or not. Still don't know. Obviously, we don't see anybody yet coming across. And we're at 4 minutes already. I'm pretty sure they have it set up for a 5-minute qualifying, or who knows. Okay, Aaron Smith, he just crossed the line. And so he does have a time on the board, a 149.909. And so I'm wondering, I don't know if that's his first one. Oh, Abner Acosta just crossed the line, and he went to the pole, 149.111. Boy, 7/10 ahead of Smith. Let's ride on with Ennis here. I don't know if he'll be the next one to cross the line or not. Let's bring up our track map, and we can see where some of the, we can't, okay, then he's not showing on the track yet. Scroggins looks like he's across the line. Second fastest is a 1:849.909. Oh, and he blinked out on us just a little bit. And is he going to come back? Uh-oh, didn't do that. Okay, looks like they're done with qualifying anyway. So, yeah, because I think it was already 4 minutes to go. So let's go ahead and as they're gridding up here, let's go ahead and take a look at your starting grid here. Abner Costa is your pole sitter. Then Aaron Smith, Devin Scroggins third, Brian Cook fourth, Kyle Hall fifth, Jose Acosta sixth, Elijah Ennis seventh, Josh Bearden eighth, Ben Ayers ninth, Lawrence Noel 10th, and Marty Roberts rounds out the field in 11th position. And as we wait for them to start their warm-up lap, we'll take a quick break for our national anthem. Okay, folks, we're back, and pace truck is the field is rolling off here, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to do an entire pace lap. They may just start from a certain portion of the track and then come around, you know, to the start-finish line. That almost kind of looks like maybe what they're doing here. I'm not sure. We'll see. And that'll be one heck of a pace lap, though, if they have to go all the way around the entire circuit. So we'll see what how this works out for them here. Abner Costa, your pole sitter. There's Aaron Smith right behind him in second position. There's Devin Scroggins, Abner, Jose Acosta. And there's 87 of Kyle Hall. There's Josh Bearden on board. And then we have Elijah Ennis in the 00. Ben Ayers in the 14 car. Brian Cook is on pit road for some reason. I guess he missed the start. He's going to have to start from pit road. Lawrence Noel, not sure where he is. What happened to it? Is he not? Maybe he didn't start for some reason. I don't know. But we'll go back to Acosta here. There's Ben Ayers. He's playing catch up here. So it does look like they're going to make their way all the way. They're doing a one full pace lap here around this 3-mile circuit. Here's catching up to the back of the field here. They got a few more lefts and rights to go before they there's like a hairpin, which is the final turn before they come out on what will be sort of the front straight. And I'm thinking that's where the pace truck will pull in. Give a shout out to the folks in the chat. Warren Cook, how you doing there, buddy? And thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoy the race. This will be the longest road course I think I've ever seen. I wonder if this is long. It's got to be longer than like Sonoma. I haven't even thought about how long those tracks are. Like in Watkins Glen, I'm pretty sure. I'm thinking that Silverstone's larger than them. This may be the largest track they've ever done. But they're making their way back now into the infield. I think the pace truck is getting ready to go off here. And he should be. There he goes. He's pulling off. And we got the green flag. Hey, we're racing here with the North American Fantasy ARCA Series at Silverstone for the first time. Drag race down to that first turn. Now, Smith, he was quicker than Acosta in practice, I think by about a tenth or so. But right now, Acosta's got him there about half a second. He's sitting almost 7/10 now ahead of Smith. And we got a report that Josh Bearden crashed. He's still moving there though. It might have just been a spin. Let's check out the replay real quick. And there, yeah, he just ran off the road. That's all it was. Just ran a little wide. So no real, Oh, he did end up spinning there a little bit, but he's continuing on. Meanwhile, Abner Costa, he continues to lead. Looks like we got three guys pretty much there. Oh boy, it's going to be Abner Acosta, Aaron Smith second, and then Jose Acosta. Boy, Smith is going to have to deal with two of those Pandoretta Racing drivers here today. That's not going to be easy at all, because you know Jose Acosta is going to be trying to put some pressure on him there. We're still on lap 1 of 65. And they're making their way through the end. I think they're just getting ready to come now, and they're going to finish lap 1 here. There's Acosta making his way around. And he crosses the line to start lap number 2. Right now showing just about a second gap on Aaron Smith there in that second position. Let's look a little further back. There's Elijah Ennis. He's in the 4th spot. He was like 7 seconds ahead of Kyle Hall. Oh, Kyle having a little off there. Getting back on track. This track is probably something very different to these guys. Of course, it's very flat out here, and as you would expect, for like an Indy car or a Formula One car, you know, it's a very downforce dependent track here. And of course, you know, they can put downforce on these cars, but obviously nothing like a open wheel car. Devin Scroggins, he's going to get past the 87, move into that 5th position. Look at the battle going on here, folks. There's Josh Bearden. He also gets past Kyle Hall. He's racing. They racing to that curve there, trying to see if he can drive under Scroggins here. Oh boy, he gets close, having a nice battle back and forth here. Acosta, he's 1.5 seconds ahead of Smith. And it seems like a lot of the excitement is right here, folks, at the moment. Josh Bearden leading Devin Scroggins. Kyle Hall in that 7th position. Oh, we got a report. Ben Ayers saying that he crashed. I don't even see him. And Noel and Roberts are showing out. I guess they retired their cars or whatever. So there's Elijah Ennis in the 4th spot. So it looks like Cook is showing 2 laps down, and Ayers showing actually out. So we're actually only showing 7 cars probably running on track.
Well, bopping.
And I think I might have my voice chat turned on. We're gonna take a real quick break so I can shut that down so we don't just hear race chat going on. Hey, you're watching the North American Fantasy ARCA Series here on Rice Motorsports TV.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, What you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt kicker. The future is feeling.
Okay, folks, we're back. Josh Bearden running in that 5th spot. And I tell you, I think the battle behind them is what's raging right now between Kyle Hall and Devin Scroggins. Hall trying to get closer to that 66 machine. He's about 0.6 of a second behind Scroggins. Looked like he picked up a little bit of damage on the right front of the nose of that car. Of course, in the road racing here, that shouldn't really hurt him all that much. Scroggins actually is 1.3 seconds ahead of him now. Trying to see if he can hold on. Scroggins just locked up there a little bit. I think Kyle Hall might have run wide in that turn, wasn't able to take advantage. And boy, there's Brian Cook now starting to close in on the 87. And actually, it's 8 cars on track. And look at Cook closing in very quickly. And I think he might try. Oh, and he runs. He's trying to hold on. He's going to end up running a little wide, not able to hold it on track. You know, almost trying to attack the 87 right there. He's going to have to probably take him another lap or so and, you know, get his pace back going again. Of course, if the 87 makes a mistake, that's all it takes. I tell you, that's the thing. And that's on any road racing course. You guys know that. You know, mistakes are punished very quickly. And he has a bit of damage on the back of that 87 car as well. He might have spun and got into a wall or something. Kyle Hall now trying to stay ahead of the 33. Here we're coming into this wide right sweeping turn here. Oh, and he looks like he ran a little wide. Boy, look at Cook. Drag racing down to that next turn. I think Cook got him. He will pick up that position. Brian Cook now into the 7th spot. And just like that, he's starting to motor away from the 87 to Kyle Hall. Back up here at 3rd, there's Jose Acosta. Elijah Ennis is actually starting to get pretty close to him. You can see on the track map, Abner Acosta and Aaron Smith, they have separated themselves a bit from 3rd and 4th here. Elijah Ennis, now he's about 0.6 of a second behind Jose Acosta. So no pressure now on Smith. They make their way through the left-to-right turns here. I've known some of the, I think this is called a hanger straight, perhaps, I think. You know, a lot of these Formula One tracks have different names, the different corners. One's called Cops, and then there's other ones, but I honestly don't remember all of the names of the corners. And but that's one thing about the Formula One tracks. They pretty much name almost every corner of a track after, you know, it might be a person or a thing or a place or something like that. But yeah, a lot of these tracks have a name to every single corner. And it's now right around 0.6, just a hair under 0.6, trying to see if he can get closer to Jose Acosta here. And they're coming now back into the stadium section. Getting ready to go around that very slow speed hairpin turn back onto the front stretch here. Like pretty much a 90-degree turn here. Or actually 180 almost. Oh, and he gets it wrong there just a little bit, trying to put the power down. And that's going to give Jose Costa a little bit of breathing room for the moment, as the leaders are on lap 6, and now they just started their lap number 6. Now that opened up a gap for him there just a little bit, 1.1 seconds. And Ennis will have to gather himself up and try it again. And that right now, that still seems to be the closest battle on track. Your leader, Abner Costa, he's 6.4 seconds ahead of Aaron Smith. Smith himself is 4.5 seconds ahead of Jose Acosta, and that's the closest battle right there. Jose Acosta and Elijah Ennis, and Ennis, boy, he's closing in once again on that 24. Now 0.7 of a second. Trying not to overdrive that car in those corners. You know, passing can be tricky. Now 0.6. He's inching ever closer, and we'll see what happens this time. And whether or not he can make that car stick. They're making their way back into the stadium section here. Getting very close to the tail of Jose Acosta as they get ready to make their way through that hairpin turn. Costa gave a little wiggle there. Ennis looking up that inside, and now it's going to switch back to a right turn. Here's the hairpin. He's pretty close this time, but not enough to really try to make a pass. And here they come down. They're going to start the beginning of their lap number 7. Costa puts a couple of wheels in the grass there, continues on. Costa now starting to feel some real pressure here from the 00. Ennis trying to put the pressure on without actually messing up himself, hoping that maybe he can pressure Costa into a mistake here. Trying his best to see if he can make something happen here. We're on lap 7 of 65. And boy, he's sticking to him pretty close here now. As they make their way, getting ready to enter the stadium section here again. Oh, he's thinking about taking a look down on that inside. Thought better of it. A little short shoot before another quick left, and then back 180 degrees back in the opposite direction. Here they come around the turn. Acosta, boy, I mean, he is all over him too. Jose Acosta doing a great job to hang on to that third position, third and final podium spot. Elijah Ennis mounting all kinds of pressure on the 24. And he's doing very good to, boy, look at that. There he is, Ennis right there getting ever closer. And Costa doing pretty good to maintain very good consistency. And that's the one thing, you know, can't let himself get rattled. Boy, I tell you, Ennis is right there. They come down to this sweeping right-hander. Look at Ennis taking a look down on the inside. Can't get on the power enough to really get up alongside the 24. I mean, what's that word I use sometimes? He's tantalizingly close. It's like so close, but yet so far away. But he's also doing a very good job not to overdrive the car, because I tell you, when you get that close to a track, And we've been watching these guys battle. I think Scroggins, let's see. Well, he's 16 seconds ahead of Hall. Yeah, this is still the closest battle on track here at the moment. Oh, and Ennis loses it. Oh my goodness. All that good work that he had done. And just like that, he has got like a 10, 11, 12, 13. Get up to speed. Just about, might as well say 14-second gap now. Boy, I tell you, that is what Jose Acosta needed. And I tell you, he can relax a little bit and just focus on running his line, because they are completely spaced out here now. That's for sure. Abner Acosta, he's continuing along, no problem. 8 seconds, 8.7 seconds ahead of Aaron Smith. And the gap is coming down slightly. It's fluctuating between 8. It was down to 8.6. Now it's fluctuating between 8.6 and 8.8. And I guess it just depends on where you're at on the track. And so yeah, this is things are rolling right along. So we're going to take a little break here, and we'll be back here shortly. Hey, you're watching the North American Fantasy ARCA Series, the Silverstone ARCA 65, Chase Race number 3, here on Rice Motorsports TV. Okay, we're back here, lap number 11, and Elijah Ennis came into the pits. I think he was one of the first drivers to actually pit. Brian Cook came in, but that might have been a little premature. He came in, and Ennis came in for tires and fuel. So that put Josh Bearden up to the 4th position, but he is going to have to stop. Now, Elijah Ennis, he's back in 8th spot. Kyle Halls and also Devin Scroggins got by. And you actually can see Scroggins there. Who was I looking at there? Hold on a second. Somebody's getting ready to get lapped, perhaps. Let's go to there's Kyle Hall, and Elijah Ennis is not too far behind. Oh, Ennis went off again, and there's Brian Cook. Well, that's who we were seeing back there when we were looking at Elijah Ennis. He's directly behind Kyle Hall. But he's got 3rd place Abner Jose Acosta behind him, not too far, about 7 seconds back. But so in this, he gets past the 87. That Kyle Hall, boy, he's showing a bit of damage on that 87. Boy, that thing's taking a beating here today. I mean, he's still going, but still, yeah, that right front's tore up pretty good. Now on lap 12 of 65. And like I was going to say, Elijah Ennis, he was one of the first ones that's come in and pit already, and his pit stopped Delta the entire time he was on pit road. Looks like it was about 1 minute and 28 seconds. 1 minute 28.27 seconds, and so I'm not sure how far if we look at the gap here, excuse me, I'm not sure where he is in relation to Scroggins right now as far as the actual physical gap on the track. Oh man, that was a nice save there. Good grief, that thing got sideways. But one thing about these road courses, especially these Formula One tracks, a lot of it's about having a nice gap so when you pit, you don't get caught up. There's Ennis right behind 2nd place Aaron Smith. Now, he may be quicker right now because he's got fresher tires. And because it is showing him he's catching up to the 70 car. You know, not super quick, but he got down to 0.8 of a second. But that is not a battle for position. Ennis in 7th spot, Smith in that 2nd position. Ennis almost tried to see if he could go by the 70. Man, that might have ended bad for both of them. He really had to lock on the brakes there to keep from running into Smith. And so far, no one else has pitted. Right now we're showing 6 cars on the lead lap. Ennis and Hall are 1 lap down. But of course, all the rest of the guys are going to have to stop. Nobody else has stopped yet, except for Ennis. We're saying Brian Cook has stopped. He's in 5th spot, and right now he's not looking too bad. He's 23 seconds behind Josh Bearden, but he's also 23 seconds ahead of Scroggins. Now, whether or not Scroggins hasn't pitted yet, so I would think that gap would increase. And meanwhile, up the front, there's Abner Acosta continuing along, and the gap is right about 15 seconds now to Smith. And still no one else on pit road just yet. And who is that in front of him? That's Cook. And Scroggins right behind him. Cook is actually 26 seconds ahead. Scroggins is right there. I think he just put Scroggins a lap down. So now we have 5 cars on the lead lap. Acosta's still going to have to pit. He has not come in at all. Neither him, Smith, or Jose Acosta or Josh Bearden. Let's hop back here to Josh. He's doing pretty good back in the 4th spot. 29 seconds behind Hall, but 25 seconds ahead of Cook. Now Brian Cook was on pit road, but he was there for like 3 minutes, and I don't know if he got tires or not, but and it's not. He's not even showing a pit lap, so I'm not sure what was going on there. And I'm wondering if he was the guy that started from pit road or something. You know, he might have missed the start. I think we saw that somebody had missed the start, and but he right now is actually on the lead lap. He's on the tail end of the lead lap, but lead lap nonetheless. Not Jose, but Abner Acosta is 23 seconds behind him. And as we continue along, let's see. There's Smith, and now he's got Ennis right there behind him once again. Ennis trying to find a way past that 70. He's really working that 70 hard. They're not racing for position, but he doesn't care. He's trying to get past. If he's got the thing is, if he's got better pace, doggone it, he wants to get past that 70 if he can, and try to, I guess you can think of it this way, try to catch up to him. You know, even though if he's able to pass him, then he would be able to unlap him. So now Smith isn't the leader, but theoretically speaking, say if he were, then if he were to get in front of him, then he would be actually on the path to catching up to him, and he's probably trying to do that. Now he pitted. Let's see, Elijah Ennis pitted on lap number 9. We're on lap 15. And Smith has gone all this time without getting tires. So it'll be interesting to see how long he can keep up this pace. And he's obviously doing a pretty good job, Smith, that is, taking care of his tires, because he's battling a car with some pretty daggone, fairly new tires now. I think they're about he pitted on lap 9, but they're only 6 laps old. And the tires a little more than half as old as the tires that Smith has, and he's doing a great job staying ahead of the 00. Smith running a very consistent line, and you got to hope that, if Ennis does something, it does not do something to, pile into the back of that 70, because he's really having a good run here. And they're actually starting to catch Scroggins, who's in the 6th position. He's already a lap down, got lapped. And we got a report that Kyle Hall crashed. Oh, Kyle Hall trying to get her turned around. And he probably just looped it. Let's go back and take a look and see if we can see what happened here to the 87. And there he goes. Okay, he hit he got off and got on that rumble strip, and that got him turned around. And he's trying to hurry and get that car going again, and he guns the engine too much, and it spins him around again. You get that adrenaline going, and you just want to get going so bad, and so yeah, Kyle Hawley, he does continue on. Let's take it back live here. He's currently in the 8th spot. Let's see. Lawrence Noel. He's 16 laps down. I'm not sure what happened, but he's still running, and it's showing Ben Ayers is not on track, showing him retired, and Roberts not sure what's going on there. Kyle Hall is on pit road. You got to wonder, will he use his fast repair or not? They're nowhere close to the halfway point. As he makes his way down pit road to his stop, let's see what he decides to do. He Pulls up to his box. Oh yeah, he went ahead and used this faster pair. I'm going to get 4 fresh Goodyears for that 87. And so now he's a lap down. He's sitting on pit road, and the leader just went by. And now he's 2 laps down. There was Abner Costa right there, just went by him, I believe. Actually, who is? Yeah, that's a Costa right there that just went by. Now he's got fresh Goodyears on. And there's your leader, Abner Costa. Let's go back here to Aaron Smith again. Now he's lost touch with Elijah Ennis. And it's nowhere close to Smith now. I mean, he might have had a spin somewhere. Yeah, it's showing that he did spin. And let's take a look at that, because he was staying on track. He was staying pretty close. Oh, he lost it right there. He was so close to Smith, and he just lost it on his own. And oh, got bouncing there. It doesn't look like he really hit anything. Boy, he's hitting some bumps out there. But it looks like he's able to get it back on track here and continue. But yeah, unfortunately he lost the chance to keep that pressure on the 70. Let's take it back live here. It continues to run in the 6th position, 1 lap down. Brian Cook, he's the one now on the tail end of the lead lap. He's only 8 seconds ahead of your leader, Abner Acosta. Aaron Smith running in that 2nd spot. Jose Acosta still 3rd. And Josh Bearden in the 4th spot. And right now, let's see. Yeah, and then 5th we have Brian Cook. He's in 5th. And Elijah Ennis continuing on in the 6th position. 7th is Devin Scroggins. And you know, still nobody has pitted but Ennis and Cook so far. And we've got a link in the description. Oh, Scroggins locking up there a little bit. He's able to continue on. That was 3rd place, Jose Acosta directly in front of him there. And boy, I tell you, Abner Acosta and Aaron Smith and Jose Acosta and Josh Bearden, boy, they have really put some laps on these tires, and they're spread out pretty good. Acosta, the leader there, 23 seconds ahead of Smith, and then with Smith, oh, we got some. Elijah Ennis spun again. Oh, things starting to go wrong for the 00 here, and he's doing like Kyle Hall, trying to hurry up and get it back on track. And just lost it there. Let's take a look at that. I think maybe he just went to that turn a little too hot. Was that the same place he almost lost it the last time? Yeah, and he's carrying too much speed into that right-hander. There was no way he was going to make that turn. He did manage to keep it from going in the gravel pit there and keep it off the wall. Not getting any major damage to that 00. So he's let's see, he's currently in the 7th position. And Scroggins actually is 1.3 seconds ahead of him. There he is, right? Oh no! Oh, hard hit that time. That one hurt, folks. He was trying hard to catch the 66 of Scroggins. Boy, he's got some damage. He might come in and he might have to use his faster pair right now. I don't even know if he was planning on coming in the pit or not. Boy, that 00 is getting kind of bent up here. And let's see if he comes in on pit road. Coming around that hairpin turn. Does he turn in? No, he stays out. He's trying to stay out. We got a report that Kyle Hall spun. I think that's probably all it was just a spin. Let's go back and take a look at that. Here comes Hall. I couldn't see who that was in front of them. I think that was that. Oh! Man, that was a hard hit into that inside wall. Good grief. Now, he already used his fast repair, I believe. And that's Jose Acosta coming up behind him. So he's continuing on, and boy, these left-right through these left-right turns here, you really got. Let's go ahead and take it live here. And now we're back live. Acosta did get past him. Let's go. There's a 66. Oh, he's having a nice battle there with who is that? Elijah Ennis. Ennis, he stayed out. He got all that damage on the car, but man, he's got a chance to pick up a position here. And you know they're in the chase, so every position counts, and they've got to fight for whatever they can get. Boy, he's all over the back of the 66. Looking left, looking right. This double left-hander getting ready to set up for that hairpin. Can he make something happen? There's Scroggins trying to hold him back there. Man, the front of that double zero is tore up. But Scroggins, he's going to have a good exit off the corner there. Trying to put the power down and keep Ennis behind him. Nice battle here for that sixth position. Damage, at a track like this, it's sort of like damage at a short track. The car looks worse than it probably is. As long as the thing is turning right and hopefully driving straight for him, nothing like front end or anything's knocked out of alignment, it should be okay. And is trying his best to get past that 66. Got to take it easy on those rumble strips. Oh, he gets really close to the 66 that time. Trying to get up alongside him, almost a drag race here. Down the hanger straight, I believe. This is a big sweeping right-hand turn. He's going to get out of it and stay right behind the 66, and he's going to tuck under. Oh, Scroggins runs wide, and he's going to lose that position. He doesn't hit anything, but he was feeling the heat there from Elijah Ennis. Ennis got him there for that sixth spot. He's back to the seventh position, but he's still within range. He can try to see if he can get back up there. Elijah Ennis now, let's see. Oh, that was Kyle Hall, I think we just saw. Yeah, he looped it around again here. Now Hall is in the Kyle Hall is in the eighth spot. He's 2 laps down. Cook, Ennis, and Scroggins are all on 1 lap down, so that's not affecting them really. Scroggins now trying to get past the 87 of Kyle Hall. That's not a battle for position. And the 87, looks like the 87 is making his way down pit road once again. Kyle Hall coming on in once again. Now, like I said, I'm pretty sure he already used his fast repair. And we'll see what he does this time as he comes down pit road. See what kind of work he gets done. He may be just coming down to get some tires. And let's see. Yeah, the jack is going up. He's getting tires for that 87. And he's still the only one on pit road. Let's look at his pit stop delta here. Now it'll show the where it says pit in those brackets. That should show his pit stop delta when he leaves, and the number right next to his letters of his name should be the time on his pit stop itself, I believe. And I'm sorry, I think I had it backwards. 38.4 was the pit stop time, and the number next to his name is the pit stop delta, so it was 73 seconds from the looks of it. And he's back out and running once again. Elijah Ennis, he's continuing on in the 6th spot. Scroggins is now 12 seconds behind the 00. And your leader, Abner Costa, continues on 27 seconds. You know, if he gets around 30 seconds or so, and I'm used to, saying this for like open wheel cars, I'm kind of thinking he may be in that window where he could get his servicing done on that 44 and get back out and maintain the lead, because he's now 28 seconds ahead of Smith. So and they're on lap 22. Getting the kind of about a third of the way. Oh, Josh Bearden, I think he might have spun. Looked like he's getting it back up to speed. Let's see what happens. Looked like he just looped it going through a turn there. Let's see what happens. Yeah, he just crossed the start-finish line going into that first turn. And, he might have grabbed a little bit too much curb there. He looked like he just got on the brakes hard. It didn't look like it was spinning around on him, but he just went ahead and, he had to apply those brakes and get it going. He's still running in the 4th spot. He is, let's see, he's like 14, let's call it 15. Well, that's Scroggins directly in front of him. And he's like 47, wow, he's like a minute 28 behind your leader. I believe that's what I think that's the relative position on the timing tower in relation to the actual leader. Let's see, and Costa, he still has not pitted. Smith, he's going along, look like he's getting around Kyle Hall there. And he still has yet to pit. Jose Acosta also still has yet to pit. Their car's looking pretty clean, and these guys definitely getting a handle on this course, Clearly got a better handle on it than the other drivers out there, and Josh Bearden in that 4th spot. He's a ways back, but yeah, his car's pretty clean as well. We'd love to get a podium position here. And but he's not anywhere near Jose Acosta at the moment. So as they continue to race along, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take another break, and we'll be back shortly here. Hey, you're watching the North American Fantasy ARCA Series, the Silverstone ARCA 65 Chase Race number 3 here on Rice Motorsports TV.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes all around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Oh, here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Okay, folks, we're back here on lap 25 of 65. Abner Acosta, he continues to lead, having a very good day here so far. That gap now is getting ever closer to 30 seconds, 29.0 ahead of Aaron Smith. And, boy, I tell you, he is putting on a clinic here today, folks. And riding on board Aaron Smith, he's also having a very good day, and he's almost 30 seconds ahead of Jose Acosta himself. There's some lapped cars in between second and third place. Jose Acosta, he's continuing along in that third spot, and there's more lapped cars between him and fourth place Josh Bearden. Oh, Bearden's starting to encounter some lap traffic here. That Scroggins in front of him, blinking just a little bit. Oh, Bearden gets it wrong coming out of the final turn. Doesn't hit anything, get any damage, but looks like now he's going to go ahead and head on down pit road. The first of your top four drivers to hit pit road. We'll follow him down the pit. We'll see if he go ahead and put his he might go ahead and just use his fast repair. Let's see what happens here. And no, it looks like he's going to hold on to it, and the car is not really that bad, you know, and it's probably not affecting his performance. So just going to keep that in his back pocket for insurance in case he needs it later when it could actually be critical. And did he take, I'm pretty sure, did he take just left side tires only? That was only a 14.6 second stop. I'm wondering, he's maybe having a plan here, you know, maybe he's thinking that I'm going to try to do something here to gain some track position. Aaron Smith is just coming down to his pit box, and he's stationary. So now let's see a little pit stop strategy going on here. Let's see what he does. Left side's on. Looks like he is also 14.4. They might have got four tires. It doesn't show the car lifting that. I couldn't see it lifting that much. It might have been all four tires. We got another report that Kyle Hall's around again. Kyle having a rough day. Let's go back and take a look here. And he had already spun. Okay, that was the second spin. Let's go back here. I think this is where it started, and he's coming to the start finish line. Oh, and he got a little close to the edge and looped it around. Gets it turned around so he can go back in the right direction, and I couldn't tell who. Oh, and Kyle Hall day getting a little long here now as he tries to get that car pointed in the right direction. So now Aaron Smith has stopped. Smith stopped on lap 25, and Josh Bearden in the fourth spot stopped on lap 24. But the two Acosta brothers, there's Jose Acosta. He's in second place now, and he's like 56 seconds behind his brother Abner. There's Abner. Oh, Abner Acosta off the road there. Wonder what happened there. Let's roll it back a little bit. It'll take too long to go back a previous lap. Let's see if we can see what happened between him and Noel, because he was behind Noel there. Unless Noel spun and collected the leader, and I think that's what happened. Yep, he spun in front of the leader. He didn't make a whole lot of contact, but just a little bit of contact with Lawrence Noel. He definitely didn't mean to do that, and Boy, I tell you, Abner Costa, he avoided something there. Let's take it back live here. Not all, maybe a little bit of a fender bender there, and that cost him. That didn't really cost him a whole lot. We're live now, and the gap now is he's still 58 seconds ahead of his brother and teammate Jose Acosta. He's only 14 seconds behind Josh Bearden, but Bearden is one lap down. We got Elijah Ennis. He's on pit road. Gonna make his way down there. Let's see, he's got left sides going on. I guess they're putting the left sides on first. Yep, now the right sides are going on. And let's see. Okay, yeah, so the other guys, they got, because he got a 14.7 second stop as well. So yeah, that was a 4-tire change for everybody. I thought somebody was trying to do something, you know, to try to have a shorter pit stop, like maybe take 2 tires. Because of course it is a road course, a lot of lefts and rights, but I don't know, I haven't done the math to count it, but there's probably more left turns than right turns, or vice versa. But whether or not, I don't think it would benefit you to just get left side tires in any situation here. As we ride along with Elijah Ennis. Let's hop on board with your leader here. 27 lap old, let's see. Okay, it said he pitted on lap 27. We must have missed that one, because it might have happened when we were at commercial, and it looks like his pit stop was like 15.05 seconds from what I'm seeing on my screen here. And his pit stop delta was 48.42, and he was almost 60 seconds, almost a full minute ahead of his brother back there at the time, and he still has a 20-second gap. He has fresh tires now, and he's got a 20-second gap on Smith. That's how, and Smith also stopped on lap 25. See, Abner Costa pitted on lap 27. Aaron Smith stopped on lap 25. His see, where's I'm trying to see what the lap time was for Aaron Smith when he pitted, but I don't see it just yet. Okay, his was let's see. His pit stop time was a 14.37 seconds, so a little bit better on the pit stop itself, and he's around 20 seconds, sort of maintaining that 20-second gap to Abner Acosta, and then about another 25 seconds back is Jose Acosta. And just got a report. I think Scoggins might have went off track. He might, let's see, let's go back and take a look at that. He might have been battling with somebody. No, okay, he was by himself. And he just, all that was, he just ran a little wide. And but that's still probably a lot better than looping it around and everything. And third place runner here, Jose Acosta, now coming down pit road. And this is actually his first time coming down pit road. And Josh Bearden is was over a minute and a half behind him. So he'll definitely be able to get in and out, no problem here. Let's see if he can get something down in the low 14-second pit stop here. Right side's going on. He's down in the way. It was 15.4 seconds on the stop. Pit stop delta is 50.167 seconds. And he's back out and running once again. Smith, he's back, still in the second position, or back up to the second position after Jose Acosta stopped. Looks like Devin Scroggins now entering pit road. And this is actually, this is his first time on pit road. He's done pretty good here. Lap 29, first time in. Making his way down to his pit box. And let's see how the 66 does here. He hit his marks. Left side's are the tires going on, or did he get a... Not sure what he did there. It was only 11 seconds. He might have got fuel only. He may be happy with how that car is handling, and might have just got fuel only there, folks. Trying to maintain. He's currently running 7th. But, you know, there's actually nobody behind him for him to worry about, because it's showing that Kyle Hall is now retired. And so Scroggins is actually the final car on track. 7 cars now running on track. I believe that was, who was that directly in front of him? That was Aaron Smith there in the 2nd position. That gap has now grown to 22.8 seconds. Let's see, Jose Acosta. He's got a ways to go to catch Smith. You can see on the track map, you can see where your leader, Abner Acosta, is. 2nd place is quite a ways back, and then 3rd place is about halfway around the track. So yeah, they're not close. In fact, in 4th place, Josh Bearden there, they're all spaced out pretty darn well. I would say maybe the closest people to each other as far as battling each other, I guess, would be probably, believe it or not, 5th and 6th, I guess. That would be Brian Cook, currently in the 5th spot. And Cook is 1 lap down, and Elijah Ennis is in 6th, and they're both on the same lap. They're both 1 lap down. And Cook is about 15.4 seconds, make it 15.5 seconds now behind the 00. But they, I believe they have the closest gap to each other than anybody else on track, and also on the same lap. So let's see, Elijah, he pitted for a 2nd time on lap 25, and Brian Cook pitted for a 2nd time on the very next lap, lap 26. Now Elijah Ennis, his pit stop delta was 47.73, and Brian Cook, his pit stop delta was 49.40. So he lost over 2 seconds there. His total time on pit road to the 00. Of course, he is enjoying, and actually, as I say that, look at the gap. The gap was 15 seconds. Now it's 13.7. So and we're just barely getting to the halfway point. We're 31 laps in of 65 scheduled. Now I'm not sure if they. I guess it's laps only. I don't know if I don't think it's timed or anything. Because they normally run. I do believe they run full length races with this league. There's Ennis. And the gap now 12.6 seconds from him to Cook. So he is starting to chew into that lap, into that gap. And it's about both of them who can maintain the most consistency here. That's what it's all. I mean, it's all about consistency at all types of tracks, but it is absolutely critical in a road course because, well, like I said at the beginning of the show, you know, you make a mistake on a road course, you're going to get punished severely. And we see what happens when folks they go and they spin around and they're trying to get get back on track and might get on the power too soon and then loop it again, and like all that precious time just going out the window. Well, look at that gap now down to 11 seconds, just about 10. I mean, he's on a mission here. Let's, you know what? Let's look at some, let's compare some lap times here and see what we got going on here. Let's turn that on, and we're gonna compare Ennis and Scroggins. That's who he's. I'm sorry, who is he chasing? He's chasing Cook. I'm sorry. There we go. And Ennis was the last 2 laps. Boy, he was 3.4 seconds quicker on lap 29 and 2.6 seconds quicker. Oh no! And he loops it, and all that. Just like I kept saying, folks, all that great work that he was doing to catch up to Cook, it's all for naught now. Look at the gap. Just by the time he gets up to speed, it'll be almost 20 seconds again. He lost about 7 or 8 seconds on that mistake there, and nothing he can do but just grin and bear it, and just once again try to knock it down again. And it takes a long time. It's taking him a long time to close in. He was making progress there, and but now he's gonna have to like almost start all over again. Man, tough break there for Elijah Ennis. And now what he's got to do now is just remain focused and not overdrive the car, because you know that happens and you get frustrated, and you got to try to calm yourself and stay clear-headed. And see, now he's pushing. He's starting to push a little bit too much now, and he's just compounding the problem here, and that's just going to have him falling further back. And Acosta, he's able to continue. He's starting to continue to make that gap grow. It was 20, then 22, 23. Now it's 27. So he's slowly starting to inch away from Smith here. And Acosta did pit 2 laps after Aaron Smith. So Smith, he definitely doesn't have any kind of advantage here. If we were to look at their lap times here, and wow, look at the last 4 laps, Acosta has been over a second and a half, just about or 1.3, lap 29, lap 30, 1.5, 1.5, 31, lap 32, 1.49, might as well say 1.5 quicker than Smith. So yeah, he's you can see why that gap is starting to grow, definitely. Still have 7 cars on track. Oh, why did that come up? I didn't want that. Let's get that right there. There we go. And there's Aaron Smith, and there's Abner Acosta. And let's see where Smith is. That's where he is. Josh Bearden, he's a ways back in the. I'm sorry, I clicked on the wrong one. There's Josh Bearden in the 4th position. Everybody's got pretty much clean track here now. Brian Cook, right there, he's in the 5th spot. You know, he's 1 lap down. And he's got Bearden about 20 seconds behind him. Then in the 6th position, there's oh no, Elijah Ennis. He spun again. Oh no, did he pit? Oh no, yeah, he towed in, folks. Oh no. And let's see, you know, let's look at the replay here and see what happened. He went wide and got off the road, and he nosed it into the wall. And you know what? He might have said, you know what, guys, I've just had enough today. It's been, you know, he was making progress too. He really was. Boy, he's got a lot of damage. And I don't know if he may have never even used his fast repair, but he might have decided, you know what, I'm just going to tow it in. And if he hasn't used his fast repair, go ahead and use it and get the car fixed, and then just try to go ahead and finish this race out here, see it to the end here. Let's take it back alive. And yeah, he's still on pit road. He's been there just about a minute now. And boy, I tell you, I don't even know how long it takes to get get the car towed back here at a track this size, he may be sitting there for a minute. It's a long day there for Elijah Ennis. There's your leader, Abner Acosta. Now lap 35 of 65. And as they race along, we're going to take another break here, folks. We're only around the halfway point, so we've got another ways to go, and we'll be back shortly here. You're watching the North American Fantasy ARCA Series, the Silverstone ARCA 65 Chase Race number 3 here on Rice Motorsports TV.
back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Oh, here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Bonnett. Dale Earnhardt is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Okay, folks, we're back here at lap 39 of this 65-lap event. Abner Acosta, your leader, 32-second gap to who's in second here? Smith, yeah, he's still in second, and he's got Elijah Ennis right there. Ennis is back on track, and after that spin and had to tow back to pit road. Oh no, poor Elijah Ennis. He is trying so hard out there, folks, and he is back out. He looped it there, and he is continuing on. He's still in 7th, and Devin Scroggins is in 6th, but now there's a lap between them. So, and I believe Scroggins just pitted here recently. Devin Scroggins, there he is, and he pitted on lap 35. Ennis pitted on lap 32. So Scroggins is probably good to go to the end of the race, and the next guy behind him at 7th is actually Scroggins. He's showing 3 laps down, and Ennis is 4 laps down. So I think we have someone else spun here. I think it might have been Josh Bearden. He's showing a bit of damage on the front of that 6 car. Let's take a look and see what happened here. And there he goes, and couldn't tell. Somebody behind him, I don't believe it was for any position or anything. Oh, he just got on the power too hard. Oh my goodness, got it hard into that retaining wall. He was able to continue going, but oh my goodness, he really he banged up the front there pretty good. And he retains 4th position. Got a little bit of damage going on there though, and so he's continuing on in that 4th spot. And he did lose a lap. He's 1 lap down now, still in the 4th position. But he's safe from an attack from Cook, because Cook is 2 laps down. Scroggins 3 laps down. Ennis is 4th laps down. So the bottom 4 there are separated by a lap. So no pressure really at all that they can exert on each other there. Somebody's on pit road again. There's Elijah Ennis making his way down. Boy, that car has been through the battle here today, folks. He's in. Actually, Josh Bearden is also coming in. First time we've seen 2 cars on pit road together here, and There's Ennis making his way down Long Pit Road. He's coming in. Bearden making his way down as well. Pulls in behind the 00, directly behind the 00. Looks like Ennis is gone. Did he, let's see, did he use a fast repair? Nope, maybe he just got fuel or something. Let's see what Bearden is doing. And looks like Josh might have used a fast repair there. That car looking pretty smooth from what I can see there. Let's watch him come out of the pits. Yeah, I believe that's what, I think that's what happened there. Yeah, he used a fast repair on the 6 machine. And of course, like I said, he's still retaining 4th place. And and at this point in the race, it's all about those finishing positions there. If you don't really have a chance to catch the guy in front of you, and if you're not really under pressure from anybody behind you, then all you got to do is you're showing 25 laps remaining, and just a matter of just holding on and getting on back. And I think Ennis, yeah, he looped it again, going down a service road there, I believe, trying to get back to the track. I don't think that's the racing surface over there, is it? Yeah, that was just a service road. And he's coming back on track here. Let's see what happened with him there. Yeah, I think he got too much power, got on the brakes, and the car just took off. And he almost looped it again on purpose to keep it from hitting that wall and continue on his way. So Elijah Ennis doing everything he can to keep that 00 going. Oh, and that was weird. You saw how it he got on the brakes and then it kind of snapped to the right. And man, I think Elijah's gonna be glad when this one's over. He's trying to get to the end of this race, and there weren't that many cars here tonight, so those who showed up, that's in itself is going to help them with the points in the chase. But man, I tell you, and let's take a look at those points again. I want to see is Elijah Ennis, was he in the hunt there? Let's see where Elijah is in the standings. I don't even see him in the top 20. I thought he was up here somewhere, but apparently not. He's not in the top 20 at the moment. So yeah, and Scroggins, I think Scroggins is pretty new. I don't see him in there either. And it's Josh Bearden going into the race. He had moved up to the 4th position. And the two Acostas and Smith, they're still ahead of him. So they're going to maintain positions ahead of them. In fact, they're all going to stay where they are from the looks of them, or how they're performing right now. And Cook, let's see, he doesn't look to really be in the hunt right now anyway. He's not even in the top 20 from what I can see here. Kyle Hall, he was in the 5th spot, and currently Hall is down in the 8th position. In fact, he's retired. So Lawrence Noel, who is, where is Lawrence? He's 9th? Yeah, there he is, 9th. Who knows? He might get a little jump on. He'll get closer to Kyle Hall. Dennis Weeks isn't here. Casey Marshall isn't here. Gabriel Cantu. So Lawrence Noel, he might also benefit just by being here today. And so yeah, that'll be interesting to see how that works out here. And let's see, Ennis, he's on pit road again, and looks like he towed back to the pits once again. I mean, his day is just getting longer and longer and longer. Hop on board here with Jose Acosta. Now 23 laps remaining. I got a report here. I think Scroggins is filling in for somebody, perhaps. And he's continuing along. He's in the 6th position. He's 3 laps down, but yeah, he's right now he's securely in the 6th spot. 23 laps remaining. all he's got to do is, just keep his head down, keep on digging, and get to that. This reminds me of like 12 hours of Sebring, or 24 hours or whatever, whatever the amount of hours, those endurance races. And this is a marathon here today, folks. I mean, they have long races at Watkins Glen and Sonoma and whatnot, but boy, I tell you, getting a little taste of this 3-mile Formula One track here. I think they tend to run full distance races, but they might want to trim this one down. This is a marathon here, folks, and definitely, it's a beast to tame. And unless you're really on your game, like I'd say, like the top three, they have just really they've all been the class of the field this week. And they've got that Abner, it's 36, now 37 seconds ahead of Aaron Smith. And you can just see has a great command of this car. And he probably has a good understanding of this track. Now, I'm not to ask him about that after the race. I don't know if he runs any open wheel and has spent more time here than other drivers. And of course, even if you have more time in an open wheel car, I'm sure it feels massively different going from something that light and with that much downforce to something like a stock car, big and heavy stock car. But he definitely is driving it like he has been here before, and I could easily say the same for Aaron Smith and Jose Acosta. All putting on a very good demonstration of how to get around this circuit here. And there's Jose there in the third spot, final podium position. Pandoretta Racing Team will be extending their lead once again, because Josh Bearden, I believe he's with Snow Phoenix, their teammate Casey Marshall, and so they will extend the lead. He'll get some points there for the team. Josh Bearden being in that fourth spot, and actually only lost one lap, so he's hanging in there, doing what he can do, and he's got some powerhouse drivers there in front of him, and he can hang with them a little better. It looks like it on the regular oval tracks, but and Josh, he's no slouch either when it comes to road course racing, and so it'll be interesting to get their opinions on this track after the race. What they thought of this circuit, and from the looks of it, it'll be the two Acostas and Smith on the podium. Let's go back to fifth position. There's Brian Cook in fifth, and he's 2 laps down. And everybody running after him, Scroggins and Ennis, they're all separated by a lap. So 21 laps remaining here. Your leader's actually about to make it 20 laps. He's getting ready to come to the start-finish line. And there's Scroggins once again in the 6th position. Car not looking too bad. $20 laps remaining. And he's easing his way through those left and right turns. And, probably not pushing as hard as he needs to, or that he would have to if somebody were chasing him right now. And so I think everybody should be able to keep these cars on track now, because it's pretty much just a mode now of, just get to the finish here. And so that definitely is the goal now, making his way through the stadium section there, getting ready to go around this hairpin turn. Across the not the checkered flag, but start finish line one more time. Have to do it, I think, probably now for him it'll be 20 to go as he crosses the line this time. The leader had already crossed, and now let's see who's after him. That's Elijah Ennis is still on pit road. He has been there a while. Man, right now it's showing him been on pit road for 7 minutes so far. And let's see, Kyle Hall is retired, so Ennis doesn't really have anything to lose by pitting, and if he has to stay there and get work done on that car, and the engine's running, but he must have some mandatory repairs that must be done. I don't know. Let's see if we can grab Elijah. Hopefully he'll talk to us. I wouldn't think he's in a bad mood. He might be a little tired here. We'll see if we can catch him there, and I think I see him there. Let's move him up here to the booth real quick. We're gonna move this over so we can grab him, get his take on how things have been working here today. Hey Elijah, Tony in the booth. You got a copy? His mic is muted at the moment. I don't know if he might not even be in the car, to tell you the truth, because of the repair work being done. So yeah, he might have actually literally stepped away for a little bit. So we'll go ahead and just put him down back to his team there and stuff. And so yeah, he continues to sit on pit road there, and there's Abner Costa. He's just rolling along, and he's coming up behind his brother. His brother. See, Josh Bearden is 1 lap down. Jose Acosta is a minute 45 behind. But boy, at the pace that his teammate and brother Abner is going there, 19 laps to go, and it's going to be 18 when he crosses the line. He's only 6.4 seconds behind his brother. Oh, had to gather it up there a little bit. Now 18 to go, and very good chance he's going to put Jose a lap down as well. Smith is a minute 45 behind. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. Smith is only 40 seconds behind, so unless he spins or something, I don't see Abner Acosta catching him. There's Jose Acosta coming down to the end of Hanger Straight into the sweeping right-hander here. And you can see Abner is like 5.5 seconds behind him. And of course, being teammates, they're not going to battle each other but so hard. And right now he's probably just having fun with it. Let's see if I can stay on the lead lap here. And I know they would love for it to be a Pandoretta Racing 1-2. But he's got a little bit too much time between him and Smith to really make that happen with 18 laps to go. I think he would need Smith to have an error somewhere, and I just don't see that happening. Riding on board with Aaron Smith here, and he's just getting on with the program just like he's been doing all day long, just like the two Acostas. And just turning good, consistent laps, and just overall, keeping that thing between the lines. He looked like he got a little wobbly there that time as he comes into the stadium section here. It almost seems like he's really, oh no, I think I got a report that Elijah Ennis spun again. Yep. Okay. Yeah, he may not be in the mood to talk. He might have been in the car that whole time. And probably just another loop here. He got back out on back from pit road after towing in. and he was too far to the left in that right-hand turn, and these cars, you know, that you know, you've heard that saying, you stock car fans, you know, Days of Thunder, when they compare the open wheel cars, like the car is twice, the car weighs half as much and the tires are twice as wide. Well, stock cars, the tires are, the car weighs twice as much and the tires are half as wide, and you burn them up and stuff. And that's not the case where he's necessarily burning them up, but as far as grip levels, there's just no way and that a car that heavy, you know, in relation to the size of the tires can only do but so much. And when you find that limit, if you step over that limit, you know, there's nothing else you can really do. You can't change the laws of physics, and it's not a fair fight there. Oh boy, okay, I already had it in replay then, and we just saw him hit the wall again, because I just got the report that he jumped to the pits once again. So yeah, he is just Elijah, he's now 10 laps down, and he's going to stay in the 7th position, and just trying to do what he can do. And some folks just went by. Who is that? Let's go and see. Was that that was Jose Acosta, and yeah, there he is right there, and there's his brother and teammate Abner Acosta. And so yeah, he's oh, and there's who is that? Aaron Smith. Aaron Smith is now 43 seconds behind. Smith coming down pit road. Okay, Smith coming in for tires, locking them up so as not to get a pit road speeding penalty. Okay, this is interesting. Let's see what happens here. Let's take a look at his pit stop delta as he makes it down to his pit box. He's in second. Jose Acosta is behind him. He's getting fresh tires. He's probably got enough of a gap to get out ahead of Jose. You can see the gap there, 42 seconds, and he's down and gone. 14.7 second pit stop, and his pit stop delta looks like it's going to be 46.250, and he's still over a minute ahead of Jose Acosta, and he's got fresh tires. So I think he's just secured his second place on the podium. You know, as long as you keep it between the lines. I think he might have pitted just for some insurance there. Get those fresh Goodyears on there. And Abner Acosta, he's still behind his brother there, and now only 2 seconds. He's really starting to close in on him now. And it'll be interesting to see what they decide to do here. You know, Jose might just get out the way so Abner can continue on, because he doesn't necessarily want to just start. I mean, Smith is a minute 14 seconds behind, but you don't want to really just start slowing down just because he's over a minute behind. And we still have 15 laps to go here. I think this is a little friendly brotherly competition right here now, folks. Can Abner catch his brother Jose and put him a lap down? Get some bragging rights here for Silverstone. Jose trying to stay ahead of him. Those cars look in great shape here. Now, Jose Acosta, he last pitted on lap 28, and Abner last pitted on lap 27. So his tires are 1 lap older. So I mean, they're practically the same right now. And oh no, did he loop it? Oh no, and he does loop it, and so now that's that drama is over there. And nothing too serious. What happened there? It looked like he was looked like a slow corner. Let's see what happened there. and he's slowing down. He might didn't slow down in time, yeah, and just got it into the gravel there just a little bit, and but he's able to continue on. Brother able to continue on, no harm, no foul, and actually now he is on pit road. Matter of fact, they both are. Abner Acosta also on pit road. Wow, this is cool. And let's see. That gap to Smith, that's going to now Jose Acosta is a lap down. And there's his brother up in front of him, Abner Acosta. Let's see how this works out here. And Smith, where is Smith? He's 55 seconds. He exits the pit. 14.8 second stop, 47.2 on the pit stop delta. And we haven't calculated the, can't see the gap yet. I think it's still like, it's showing a minute 12 on the timing and scoring. Jose Acosta is also out. Fresh tires. And now Abner Acosta, Aaron Smith. That gap is still just over a minute now, 59, 50. Okay, it looked like it's starting to adjust. I think iRacing software. I thought it would be closer than that. Yeah, it's about 38 seconds now between him and the leader. And it looks like he might have tried to pick his game up here just a little bit. 14 laps to go. He might try to see if he can get going there. We got a report that Josh Bearden had crashed. Probably just a spin. Let's see what happened here. And Smith right behind him. Oh, and he got away from him there, and he got on the binders trying to keep it off the wall, and it looked like it didn't really hit the wall all that much. And boy, I tell you, when you try to put the power down and get these cars going again, that rear end really comes around on you. And I don't know if he looped it again or what, because it showed two reports of him crashing, but looks like he's continuing on here without incident. We'll follow him through a couple of more turns here. When you start to go through that left sequence there, if you grab too much of those rumble strips, yeah, you can get it wrong. And it looks like he made it through there okay. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and take it live here. And, of course, he's still in the fourth position. Who's on pit road? Brian Cook is on pit road, making his way down. Cook pitting, he's in the fifth position. Scroggins is one lap behind him. Looks like he's getting some fresh Goodyears on that number 33 machine. Elijah Ennis is on pit road as well. Actually, okay, yeah, I think he's still sitting on pit road there. It's not even counting his pit stop delta anymore. So there's Jose Acosta. Now 13 laps remaining for your leader, Abner Acosta. 40 seconds ahead of second place Aaron Smith. And that gap is kind of hanging around 40.5 seconds. We saw Smith just lock him up there a little bit. And he's got over 10 laps to go, and he may be thinking, maybe I can run this guy down, perhaps. Who knows? But you would really have to be wheeling that thing to catch Acosta. And it's not like Abner. It's not like Abner all of a sudden is going to forget how to drive, get around this circuit here. And I know he's got. And of course, they've got a couple of lap cars in between them, I believe. He's got his brother directly behind him, and then Scroggins is behind his brother. And you can see on the track map, oh boy, you can see where first place is, and the second place, that yellow dot crossing the line. He's a good half a lap behind Costa with 12 laps remaining, and that would be an extremely tall order for Aaron Smith to pull off at this late stage in the race. Continuing to roll along here with Aaron Smith. Let's see, there's Josh Bearden. I'm sorry, I thought I clicked on Josh. There, okay, there's Brian Cook in the 5th spot. He's rolling along. I think that was who was that just went past him? Couldn't see who that was up there. Is that, who is that? That's not, couldn't tell who that was. That was Jose Acosta, I believe, that went past him. Boy, yeah, he grabbed a little grass there, but he was able to keep it going straight. There's Josh Bearden. He's got Cook. Oh boy, this is a battle for, well, let's see. No, it's not really a battle for position now. Bearden is running 4th. Cook is right behind him, and he's getting he got it sideways there, but there's a lap between them because Bearden is 1 lap down and Cook is 2 laps down. So yeah, he's catching. He might be catching Bearden there a little bit, but even if he passes him, it's not going to really mean anything. He'll still be in that 5th position. Because it looks like it doesn't look, the only people that are on the same lap right now are Jose Acosta and Josh Bearden. So let's see, we're at Josh Bearden, and we can't really see the gap between those two because they're not close enough. You know, Josh running 4th, and you can see on the track map, it's a really healthy margin that Jose has over Josh, but they are indeed on the same lap, and boy, he would love to catch Jose Acosta and end up on that podium. But I mean, it's over half a lap, the gap back to Josh Bearden, and I just don't see that happening. And there's Bearden, there's Cook following him into Bearden locked up there a little bit. He's continuing on though. He's definitely pushing in that Bearden. He pitted on lap 39. Jose Acosta pitted on lap 50. So Jose's tires are a bit fresher than the 6 car. And plus he's now with 10 laps to go, and he's got over half a lap gap to Bearden. And you know that I thought that gap from Abner Acosta to Smith was like 40 seconds, but it looks like it's grown now, 45.6. So I think he's moving in the wrong direction that he wanted to move to try to catch Abner Acosta there. So as they get closer to the finish here, we're going to take another quick break, and we will be back here very shortly. You're watching the North American Fantasy ARCA Series, the Silverstone ARCA 65 Chase Race number 3 here on Rice Motorsports TV.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Oh, here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Bonnett. Dale Earnhardt is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Okay, folks, we are back here at the North American Fantasy ARCA Series, the Silverstone ARCA 65 chase race number 3 here at the classic Silverstone circuit in England. As always, thank you for joining us, Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification bell whenever you want to know when we're going live. And there's your leader, Abner Acosta, continuing to, I'm sorry, that's Aaron Smith, I'm sorry, in the second position. You know, that gap is 48.9 seconds, so yeah, he's moving in the wrong direction here a little bit, and only 8 laps remaining. So now it's just time for him to just hold on and get to the finish here. Your leader, Abner Acosta, he is just cruising along here, having a very good afternoon. Him and Aaron had gone back and forth a couple of rounds in the chase, leading the points, but now we got a report. Oh, Scroggins crashed. Looked like he's able to continue. The front of the car looks okay. Let's take a look here and see if we can see what happened to Devin Scroggins. I mean, I think that's the first turn after the start-finish line. Oh, and he got over the rumble strips, and he couldn't hold on to it, and it looked like he just did it. He didn't even make it to the wall, so that's a good job there. He's able to get it wound down in time to keep from making contact, getting on that grass, trying to get going again. Got to get on that blacktop there before you put that power down. Scroggins is back on his way once again. Of course, he's still running in that 6th position, and but now he's 4 laps down now to Cook, who's running in 5th. So Cook has an even better, more pad between him in the 66 machine. So everybody's pretty much on pace to finish where they are right now, and even like Josh Bearden, he's on the same lap as Jose Acosta, but yeah, he's still over halfway. Well, let's see. He's about he's in 4th, and he's a good half a lap behind the 3rd place Jose Acosta. Let's go up here to your leader, and let's compare what he's doing here versus 2nd place, Aaron Smith, and oh boy, he is just beating him lap after lap after lap here. He just turned fastest lap on lap 54, 149.530, and you can see every single lap. Lap 54 is 2 seconds quicker, and then it's almost like every other lap he was 2 seconds quicker. 2.1 on 54. Lap 55, 1.8. Lap 56, 2.1. Then 1.0 on 57. And then once again, lap 58, 2.0. And of course, that overall gap is 51 seconds now. So he is definitely powering away in that. And I think we just got a report. Josh Bearden, he might have looped it around again here. And yeah, that's going to put him even further back from Jose Acosta. That's him crossing the start-finish line. Oh, you can see the car get away from him a little bit as he go into that first turn. And doesn't look like he made any contact with the wall. He's maybe having a little problem just figuring out that turn one and getting that just right. But he is able to continue on in that fourth position. Now 6 laps remaining for Abner Acosta. You see him now pretty much on the back part of the course here. Riding along here with your leader, Abner Acosta. Nice and smooth through that final hairpin there. Putting the power down. Across the line. He'll only have to do it 5 more times. As he comes across the line, it's 5 to go. For the number 44, Abner Acosta. He really gets through that turn one pretty good. Let's see. Do I have the I thought I had a dash graphic up here that we could look at his speeds. I'm gonna have to add that to this layout here. Oh, who was that he passed? Was that his brother there, Jose? Yes, it was. Jose spun around there a little bit, and but he's able to continue on. You know, look like no real damage there on the 24 car. Still in the 3rd position. He's definitely won't be able to catch Smith, because Smith is like only 25 seconds behind him now, actually in the 2nd spot. 5 laps to go. All he really has to do is now make it to the end. Because Josh Bearden is 2 laps down. He's actually 2 laps down now. Both him and Jose Acosta were 1 lap down. But Abner just passed him here. There's Abner. I think he just passed him and put him a 2nd lap down. So that kind of protects his teammate and brother, Jose Acosta, from any attack from Bearden at this point. Let's see Josh go down here to turn 1. Let's see how he handles it this time going into that turn. Now, he did a good entry that time. That last time we saw him spin out, something about that entry just wasn't right for him. You could see the car lock up and get out of shape. And once it starts to go away on you, you're kind of along for the ride there a little bit. And it just depends on how fast you're going. Whether or not you'll be able to gather it up before you end up into a retaining wall somewhere. But he is keeping it on track here, and so yeah, he's definitely should be finishing in the 4th position. There's Aaron Smith. He's 54 seconds behind Abner Acosta now as he goes into that first turn. Jose Acosta 1 lap behind them, so doesn't have to worry about anything there. He continues along. You see Brian Cook still continuing along pretty good there. And, you know, it's starting to see a lot of shadows here on the track. Not exactly sure what time of day it is. And maybe just clouds rolling in as well, because you would think they would have started in the afternoon. I think that's what it was. There was some clouds at that other end of the track, and now he's in a sunnier portion of the course. Continuing along in that 5th position. Don't know if he ever used his one faster pair or not, but you know, that bow up in the hood there, that's not going to do anything really. To really hurt the car. Not on a course like this. Now it's 3 laps remaining. Riding on board with your leader, Abner Acosta. And he's getting coming into the stadium section here. Double left-hander before that tight hairpin turn. Across the line for what will be the penultimate lap of the race here. Sort of like his counterpart Lewis Hamilton. He's got things well in hand right now. I honestly don't even know what happened with the Formula One race today, so you know, I'm not worried about a spoiler alert. If somebody knows, shout it out. You know, I think Max Verstappen might have been giving him some a bit of a challenge this season. We'll see how the season got off for those guys. 2 laps remaining now for Abner Acosta. He will get the white flag next time around. There's Aaron Smith. He's just now coming into the stadium section here. He will be crossing the line. 2 laps to go for him. Locking it up as he gets ready to go around the hairpin turn. There's Jose Acosta in the 3rd position. Still has a little ways to go before he enters the stadium here. I think he's coming around that turn now, getting close to it. Oh, my bad. No, he's actually going down Hanger Straight there. Yeah, he's just about on the other side of the track, almost from his brother, Abner Acosta. Speaking of which, now there's your leader making his way towards that hairpin turn. And he comes out and comes to the line, and he will get the white flag this time as he crosses the line. White flag in the air for Abner Acosta. and we'll ride with him around Silverstone. He has definitely mastered this track today, making it look pretty darn easy. I don't know. I don't think he's put a foot wrong all day. Making his way down Hanger Straight. That's Cook up in front of him, but he won't have any. He won't even catch the 33 before he gets to the start-finish line. And he makes his way down in to the stadium section one final time. Navigate the double left-hander here one final time, and the hairpin one final time. We'll get a little close to the 33. Final turns here. He comes out onto the front stretch. Checkered flag is in the air, and Abner Acosta will be your winner here at the classic Silverstone circuit. Costa on one heck of a cool down lap. Congratulations to him. Putting on a master class today here at Silverstone. And that will help to, he was hoping, he said last week he was hoping to maybe get a little bit of a pad and in the points. And of course, they finished 1-2. And they finished 1-2 yet again, so he still can gain a little bit more between him and Smith. But hey, that top step is always what you're looking for and gunning for in racing. And he definitely was able to bring it home today. And they're going to be off next weekend. That's Easter weekend, and so we'll actually be back in 2 weeks before our next race. I want to say it's Talladega. Don't quote me on that just yet. We'll talk to the drivers about it. But yeah, we will be back to oval course racing next week. Not next week, but week after next. And as he makes his way around to the front stretch, we'll go ahead and grab your top three here. And the two Acostas. And, well, Aaron Smith, he's not going to... Yeah, he doesn't normally do interviews and stuff, so let's go ahead and let's move both of the Acostas up to the winner's circle here, and we'll move Jose up, move him up to winner's circle, and find Josh Beer. Where's Josh at? There he is. We'll move Josh up there as well, because Aaron Smith doesn't typically do things. So we'll head on down the winner's circle. Okay, folks, we're down here on the with your podium finishers, or two of them anyway. Your winner, Abner Acosta and Jose Acosta. Nice day for Pandoretta Racing Team. Hey, Abner, you got a copy?
Tony, I got a copy. How you doing?
Hey, man, I tell you, you put on a master class today, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really tired. That was a lot of laps.
That
Yeah.
was a monster of a race there, man. I tell you, and I know because y'all usually run like full length races. Is that correct?
Not completely full lengths, but I don't know. I felt like this was. I think this has been the longest like road that I've done like this. That felt like forever.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sweating.
yeah. When that 3 mile, it's a 3 mile course, and so man, I tell you, it definitely you know physically exhausting, mentally can be mentally taxing on you as well, and uh, that's man, it's a good job for you to just stay mentally focused and get that win. And I tell you, man, and congratulations. Anybody want to give a
Thank
shout out to?
yeah, thank you. Yeah, I my main it's road, so I think that's why I was really strong. I didn't think I was gonna be this strong, but yeah, I wanna thank Pandereta Racing Team and you for broadcasting. I'm sure it was hard to broadcast. uh, and anybody that's watching, and of course everyone from the league that makes the races happen. Thank you.
Yeah, now, and we had some things going on there and stuff. So yeah, and but yeah, that's it was still things got interesting there, and you were able to really keep them at bay. And I mean, do you run the other types of cars at tracks like this, like open wheel cars at all? The track
Uh,
seemed like it came really natural to you today.
yeah, I mainly run like GT cars, and oval is like my side thing that I do. So that's my main. I'm a road driver, basically. So I figured when we were in practice, Aaron was really close on times.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how I was that much faster. I don't know if that was just he could only do it one lap, maybe.
yeah,
But I, I was actually kind of worried because he kind of matched my time in practice. So I was like, okay, well, this is gonna be a hard race. But I was
yeah.
able to just get away.
Yeah, that's how it is sometimes. Hot laps is one thing, and the race is something else. And but yeah, man, congratulations again, man. And we have the break next week, so we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that break after this.
All right, man. We'll see you later.
All right, all right, thank you.
Hey, Jose, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do got a copy.
Man, are you tired? I mean,
I
good grief.
don't know what's going on, man. I think I'm hungry, thirsty.
Man, that probably felt more like a 12 hours of Sebring or something, didn't it?
Oh man, like what's that? The timer says 2 hours. Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah, that's something, man. I tell you, and it's kind of like, yeah, that's like real world racing. A lot of times, like say a Formula One race, it will, it doesn't always hit the 2 hour limit, but yeah, they have to spend some time out there, and you guys were out there today, and but kept the car in pretty darn good shape, and yeah, congratulations on that podium finish there.
Yeah, yeah. That was my main goal. Trying to stay away from trouble, keep my car clean. Even though I kind of spin a little bit at one point, but didn't hit anything. Just kept going and then went to the pit. Um, but yeah, mainly finished third. I seen the 00 car one time. He was kind of like racing me a little bit, but then he committed a mistake. And after that was it. It was lonely.
Yeah, I tell you, and I
To the
guess
end.
sometimes that's almost worse, isn't it? When you don't have somebody to focus on or chase, and you're just, focus, and you really just have to focus on hitting your marks, I guess, right?
Yeah, I mean, and it was weird because uh, after I was coming out of the pit with new tires, I was driving terrible. I'm
Oh
like,
wow,
what the heck is going on? Like, I can't get it. So
man.
after a
Okay.
while, after I got some, wearing going on in the tires, I was
Uh,
actually, driving good. I was like, what the
yeah,
heck is going on?
man. I tell you, that's
Hey,
weird. That's almost like changing tire compounds or something. Like, hey, what happened? But yeah, man.
yeah, exactly. They gave me
Yeah,
the wrong set.
yeah. Well, congratulations again. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Well, I want to give a shout out to Aaron's and Abner for the 1 and 2 finish. I was actually hoping for like thunder or something, hit their PC, and then automatically I was first, but that didn't happen. And obviously, shout out to everybody at Pandereta Racing Team. I don't know what happened to the Gabriel, but shout out to him if he's actually watching. To you, Tony, for making the broadcast and for the league for making this event.
10-4, man. Well, man, go get a well-deserved rest, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Hey, where's it? Talladega? Is that where you guys going to be next?
I got no idea. I think so. It's Talladega.
Yeah, he said, well, wherever they're going to be, I'm going to be there, and we'll be there to see what you guys do there. So you guys take it easy, and we'll see you next week.
All right, 10-4.
Okay, folks. Well, that's going to do it, and let's go ahead and let's take a look at your finishing order here. And here we go. Abner Acosta, your winner. Aaron Smith second. Jose Acosta rounds out the podium. Josh Bearden third. Brian Cook, Josh Bearden fourth. Brian Cook fifth. Devin Scroggins sixth. Elijah Ennis in the seventh position. Kyle Hall eighth. Lawrence Noel ninth. Ben Ayers, I don't think he started. Something happened. And Marty Roberts, they're slotted as classified as 10th and 11th. So that's how that finished out there. And boy, I tell you, thank you for joining us here. The North American Fantasy ARCA Series Season 2 Chase Race number 3 here at the Silverstone ARCA 65. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And boy, we'll see you in a couple of weeks here where North American Fantasy ARCA Series will be back. And for all of us here at Rice Motorsports TV, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.